आसावा ब्रदर्स कॉमर्स जूनियर कॉलेज, कंसेप्ट बेस्ड एजुकेशन, जहां सपने सच होते हैं।
Ships, cranes, containers. Something sprung to mind? Of course, I'm alluding to ports. Ports offer displacements of cargoes from every corner of the world. Well, I'm Aditya Zada from 12th Standard, Asav Brothers College, gonna acquaint you about Adani Ports, India's largest port operator. But first, I may brief you about what is a port. A port is a maritime facility comprising one or more wharves or loading areas where ships load and discharge cargo and passengers. Although usually situated on sea coast or estuary, ports can also be found. Although usually situated on a sea coast or estuary, ports can also be found far inland. These access the sea via rivers or canals. Because of their roles as ports of entry for immigrants as well as soldiers in wartime, many port cities have experienced dramatic multi-ethnic and multicultural changes throughout their respective history. Ports can have a wide environment impact on local ecologies, waterways, most importantly water quality, which can be used by dredging, spills and other pollution. Ports are heavily affected by changing environmental. Ports can have a wide environmental impact on local ecologies and waterways, most importantly water quality, which can be caused by dredging, spills and other pollution. Ports are heavily affected by changing environmental factors caused by climate change, as most port infrastructure is extremely vulnerable to sea level rise and coastal flooding. Internationally, global ports are beginning to identify ways to improve coastal management practices and integrate climate change adaptation practices into their construction. The functions of ports are wide-ranging from simple cargo consolidation to advanced logistics services. An array of port-centric logistics activities are performed at terminals, mainly around two tiers. The first tier covers the activities directly related to the cargo. The second tier concerns freight distribution. Concerning the second tier, many seaports have created logistics parks inside the port area or in the immediate vicinity of the port. Three basic types of port-centric logistics parks. Seaport areas can be distinguished: traditional seaport-based logistics park, container-oriented logistics parks, specialized seaport-based logistics parks. Heading back to Adani's, this is what Wikipedia asserts about them. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zones Limited, formerly known as Mundra Port and Special Economic Zone Limited, is India's private. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited, formerly known as Mundra Port and Special Economic Zone Limited, is India's largest private multi-port operator. APSEZ represents a large ports with India's largest SEZ at Mundra. APSEZ port business is integral to its logistics business and is India's largest private port operator with presence across. The company was founded by Gautam Adani 23 years ago on the date 26th May 19. Karan Adani is the current CEO of APSEZ. He took over the operations in 2016. In 2018, he led an acquisition campaign. For Kattupalli Port in Tamil Nadu, about 30 km from Chennai Port and adjoining the Ennore Port. The port was acquired from Larsen and Toubro and making it 10th port in APSEZ. The company commenced operations at Mundra Port and currently operates 10 ports in India, comprising 45 berths and 14 terminals across 6 states. It is headquartered in Adani House, Navarampura, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India. This is what the headquarters looks like. Adani's own number of ports, which are Mundra Port, Gujarat; Krishnapatnam Port, Andhra Pradesh; Hazira Port, Dhamma Port, Odisha; Dahej Port, Gujarat; Vizag Terminal, Visakhapatnam; Murmugao Terminal, Goa; Vizhinjam Port, Kerala; Kattupalli Port, Tamil Nadu; Ennore Port Terminal, Tamil Nadu; Tuna Terminal, Gujarat; Dighi Port, Maharashtra. This is what the Adani Ports MD states. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone APSEZ Limited. APSEZ Limited is India's largest private port operator and an end-to-end logistic provider. In less than 2 decades, Adanis have built, acquired and developed an unparalleled portfolio of ports, infrastructure and services across India. There are 13 strategically located ports and terminals represent 24% of the country's port capacity. demonstrating the vision that when it comes to servicing core national needs, Adani Ports is prepared with scale, scope, and speed. Adani is operating as India's largest private port operator, servicing and handling cargoes from all over the world with sustainability. Thank you and have a nice day.